Good morning, boys and girls. Time for another Bible story, another miracle of Jesus's. Well, today we're going to be talking about this little man. This little man's name is Zacchaeus. Look how short he is. He can't see over people. You know what that feels like. Well, one day he heard that Jesus was in his town and he was coming his way. And so he went out with everyone else to see Jesus. Only he couldn't because he was too short. But then Zacchaeus got a really good idea. He said, I'm going to climb up in that tree over there. And that way, I'm going to be able to see Jesus when he passes by. So there he goes. He's climbing up in the tree just in time. Because look who's coming. Jesus. Now, no one saw Zacchaeus in the tree. So they're just all walking by. And then, instead of just walking by with everybody else, Jesus stopped. And he looked up in the tree. And everyone looked up in the tree too. And they all thought, who's that man up in the tree? But Jesus knew exactly who he was. He said, Zacchaeus, come down from that tree. I'm going to come have dinner at your house tonight. Well, Zacchaeus was first of all surprised that he knew his name, and then he was so happy that someone important like Jesus was coming to eat dinner with him that night. So he came right down from that tree. And that night, when Jesus had dinner with him, see, there's Jesus having dinner. It was a beautiful house that Zacchaeus lived in. It was one of the best houses in town. Because, well, Zacchaeus had a lot of money. And a lot of people back then didn't. But Zacchaeus found out after having dinner with Jesus that having a lot of money was not what was important. In fact, the Bible doesn't tell us exactly what they talked about at dinner. But after dinner, Zacchaeus said, Jesus, can you forgive me? If I've taken anything I shouldn't have from someone, I'll pay them back. And I'll give them more than I had taken. After that dinner, Zacchaeus was a new man. You might say he was born again. Remember when we talked about that and what that means? Remember how Jesus told Nicodemus that you have to have a new heart to be born again? Do you think since Zacchaeus wanted to give back anything he had taken, that he had a new heart? I think he did. And so, that's the story of little Zacchaeus, who was too short, and Jesus saw him anyway. Jesus sees everyone, even if you're short, even if you're tall. He always sees you. Well, that's our story for today. Let's see what you're going to do on your worksheet. Ooh, there's 4 pictures on your worksheet. 1, 2, 3, 4. They want you to bubble in which one came first in our story. So think about our story I just told you while I read what it says under the pictures. This picture says, Jesus tells Zacchaeus to come down from that tree. This picture says, Zacchaeus climbs the tree. This picture says, Jesus goes home with Zacchaeus. And this picture says, Zacchaeus cannot see Jesus. So think about it. Which one came first? That's the one you're going to bubble in. And then after you do that, you're going to color the picture. Okay? You got this. And I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Miss you.